get to that level. So I ended up trying it, and I did very well. Won my first figure show in the tall class, and I did 4 shows that year. Went to nationals, and in nationals I didn't do very well, so probably got like one of the last call-outs out of 64 girls. So it was just something I had to go see what level I had to get to, how much muscle I had to put on, and the girls were pretty big. So after that point, I decided I'm going to train hard, eat a lot, and the following year I ended up going to junior nationals, placed second, almost got my pro card, and then I went on to nationals, Team Universe, and ended up winning the overall show there, and that's when I turned pro 3 years ago. After that, competed in Barcelona in the Worlds, which was very interesting, fun. It was an experience. It's different competing in Europe, different physiques. And from there, went on to the Arnold Classic and competing. And this is my 3rd year at the Arnold, and thank goodness, winning the title again. So, other than that, that's pretty much how I started. Does anybody have any questions?
Hi.
What your hometown is?
My hometown is Metairie, Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it was hard.
And how often do you train?
I train 3 times a day. So I do cardio in the morning, weights about noon, and I do cardio at night. And I train clients, personal training. That's the only way that I can really work out that much. I can't hold a regular job like that. It starts off with 30 minutes of cardio morning and night in the beginning, say about the first 2 weeks, and weights just depends on what body part I'm working, from like an hour to hour and a half. Then the next couple of weeks I do 45 minutes of cardio morning and night, as well, weights do the same thing, and then about maybe 2 months out or a little bit less, I do 2 hours a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night.
Hi.
I don't see. Oh, okay.
It's great to finally see you in person. I've seen you in Oxygen magazine and the competitions, your pictures, beautiful. I'm like, wow, I'm seeing it for some person. It's awesome. I was wondering, before a show, what percentage of body fat do you try to get down to, like right now, for the figure?
This time I didn't want to come in super lean. I did that, and it's hurt me in the past because I can tend to get real stringy, and I lose my upper body. So I don't really know. I didn't go by body fat this time, or I never really do. I did that like the first year that I competed. I was just curious, but I might have been around, 6 or 7%.
Okay, I appreciate it. And also, you being tall, you don't want to lean out too much.
Right. Thank you.
There's one here.
Congratulations, you look great.
Thank you.
I just wanted to know how the camaraderie is on the figure or fitness circuit. I've heard it's not so good. Do the girls get along? Do you take it seriously about being a role model or an ambassador for the sport?
I mean, I train to win. Of course, everybody trains to win, come in first. So it's like any other sport. You have fun with it. If you don't enjoy it, there's no point in doing it. And so I stay well on the ground. I don't act like I'm bigger and better than anybody else. So that's the only way you can, it's only fun that way. If everybody's ugly, then, you're not going to want to ever do it. So everybody gets along pretty good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you keep yourself motivated to keep on doing the things you do? Is it an easy thing since you have people to train with? Are you teaching somebody? Or is it kind of hard to stay motivated all the time to do what you need to do?
There are days when you just want to sit down or stay home and you're not motivated. And those are just bumps in the road that you have to go through. And that's where your family and all your friends come in and, you know, they help you. And also if you have a workout partner, that helps a lot to get you through those days where you can't lift or you don't want to lift. You know, even though sometimes you may be going through the motions, you're getting it done. You may have the least bit of energy to do it. But your family, your support is what really gets you through a lot of it. If you were on your own, it would be kind of hard.
I was wondering, how about your ab workouts? Do you do weighted abs or do you just stick with crunches?
I do weighted abs about 3 times a week in sets of 15. So, you know, because my abs are really small, so I tried to bring them up doing weights. I did a little something a little different than last time. I was doing sets of like 4 sets of 25 crunches, burning them out. But now I'm lifting with weight. I think it helped a little bit more this time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Caloric intake, off-season, and grams of protein per day, carbohydrates per day, off-season, and then how does that differ going into competition?
I try to eat clean in the off-season as well. Keep the same, you know, intake of protein. But I have about 45 to 50 grams a meal of protein and carbs. Carbs are very low in the off-season, so I may have 60, 65 is probably going to be the highest that I go when I'm training for a show. But in the off season, I eat more carbs. I fill out a lot more. I gain about 15 pounds. You know, because you can't stay lean. You know, if you want to gain muscle, you can't stay that lean year round. And it's kind of hard. Anyway, dieting for 3 months and not being able to, you know, like training without carbs is like so hard. So in the end, I just eat a lot of, I don't know, every meal have carbs, about 35 grams, 45 grams of protein, and fats are moderate. It cuts down to about 1,000 calories sometimes when I train for a show. Plus with the 2 hours of cardio and the hour of weights, it's almost like eating nothing. But I don't really count calories. I just try to eat clean in the off season.
Mary, I have to say, I won't never forgive myself. I think that's Arnold if I can take a photograph with him, because I was 80 pounds heavier just 4 months ago. And I see you on the pages of Oxygen. When I'm down and I get hungry, I look at you, and you are the ultimate. And would you please take a photograph with me, Mary? It changed my life. And I thank you.
Yes.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the pro level in figure, it's not as obvious to me because even though there's a lot of different body types, your condition from first to the last place is still fairly close. Mm-hmm. But when I see the amateur level figure contest, and I try to judge it for myself, and I'm not talking about muscle size, but who I would pick to win would be this almost real hard condition. And maybe it's the bodybuilder that I'm trying to think about, and she never wins the contest. So can you talk about judging criteria is my question. How in figure, I guess is what I'm asking.
You can get too hard in figure. They want a little fuller muscle. You don't necessarily want to see, you want to be lean, but you don't want veins like bodybuilder. You want to be round and you want to have some curves, which is pretty much what they're looking for in figure. You want leanness, but everything to be tight at the same time. Like when I came in the Olympia and I was very, very lean, they didn't like that because it wasn't full, it just looked stringy. As far as the judging goes, it depends on who's up there on the panel too, like competing. If you have a,